Friends, good morning, namaskar. Let us start with health, safety, and environment program. It will be a series of programs, and it will not be long enough to bother you for watching this thing for a long time. Rather, you need not to watch it. If you, I will tell, and you just listen it. You need not to see on the screen for a long time or like that. So when we talk about safety or health or environment, who comes first? It is me. I comes first. If I am is not there, then nothing will be there for me, at least. So I believe I should start with about health. It will be better if I talk about a story to understand better about the importance of health in our life. One gentleman from Saudi Arab, who is Prince of Saudi Arab, went to USA for study. He went there, he stayed there for a couple of years, and he was in love with one American girl. She was also student of same college and university, and they planned to marry each other. So up to this it was good. Then at the end of his study, the prince decided to go back to his country in Saudi. But that although they have religious differences, like prince was Muslim and the girl, she was Christian, but they accepted each other irrespective of their religious differences. Then it comes when the prince planned to go back to his native country. Then that girl was talking to her parents, and they say Saudi is a conservative country, and she might not survive so comfortably as she is here in America. Ultimately, both are departed. Prince go back to his country singly, and the girl stayed here. By that time, the girl was pregnant. So it was a story of around 50, 60 years, not 50, 55, 60 years back. So who will take care of that child? So one professor of a college, they agreed to accept that child to be born, and they will take care of his well-being, his studies, his grown-up, everything. Meanwhile, as the time goes, the one male child was born. By that time, that professor couple denied to accept because of their own personal problems. Then the boy was sent to some other couple. They also agreed, but they are not so literate, not so rich. So he was there. Boy was grown up with some poverty and all things. So he went to school, then college, and then further studies. And he was struggling for his life like anything. So one day he decided to leave college and start his own business. So his mother told, "Are you confident about it?" He said yes. Then his mother said, "Okay, go ahead." So in America, it is not like India that study gives the first priority in the middle class family. Then he will go for business or service or job or anything. So he had confidence on him, and he left college, and he was quite struggling. He used to go to Buddhist monk in every Sunday. It is not because of any religious reason. It is only because of he can have some free food from there. So I'm telling that his financial condition was so uh, tough. So he has to manage like this. So then he was very much interested in IT industry and all these things. So he and his friend made up a new company, and the company is boomed up like anything. It was the world's number one company. You might have understand who is this boy. And that boy was struggling to be number one in the market, in the world. And he did it. By that time, he get married, he had children, all things are there. But he was too much involved to his work. It is not bad to be involved to work, but he was terribly involved to work to be in the number one position in the market or in the world, and he did it. But by this way, he forgot about himself. Now, let me tell you the name. He was Steve Jobs, founder, owner of Apple company, Apple mobile, laptop, and all these things. These are still number one in the world. And it is the bright side of the story. The thing is that he died of cardiac arrest at the age of 54. So dying at the age of 54 is quite young. So we studied about it. What is the reason behind it to die? He forgot about his own health, and he was struggling for his business to be number one, and he was successful in his business, but he was not successful to his life, to his health. So he had huge money and everything was there with him, but he is not there. So is it the value of life? So story, the reason of telling of the story is the person who was number one in his career, in his business, but he forgot about himself and he died. So he has huge money, and who are enjoying it? Everybody other than him. So let us understand that we must work, but we must take care of our health. Health must be the first priority of us. It may happen that you are looking quite healthy, and you are in good spirit in everything, with a smiling face or anything, but still you should go for annual health checkup at your age level. There are different types of packages there in different type of hospitals or pathological centers are there. So you can choose at your affordability, but you should do it. Otherwise, nobody expect that you should have also same story like him. Even you might remember in our country also, one of our cricketers, very much famous cricketer, captain Saurabh Ganguly. He looked very fit and fine, and last year maybe he was admitted to hospital because of his some heart problem, and it was diagnosed and discovered that he didn't went for health checkup for last 3 years. He was so conscious. Still, it happened like this. So you must understand the value of health. So friends, please make understand the value of health in your life and try to convey the message to others. Thank you. Have a good day.